Hello. my my name is Dominic, and this is gonna be my first podcast. Uh, Not too sure exactly what I'm supposed to do to start one of these things off, but basically, I'm just gonna put it on YouTube. This is just a YouTube thing for literally anybody that searches up, hopefully, podcast or decency, maybe. Um, so I'm 19 years old and I just moved to Arizona from New York. Um, Absolutely ridiculous. Like so far, like the exact opposite side of the country. I moved because there's no opportunities in New York. Like the opportunities in New York compared to the opportunities out here or anywhere out west really are just totally different. Not even on the same page. So your boy basically just kind of picked a girl that he thought was worth his time and fucking moved across the country. Now that sounds kind of gross, but like that's not exactly what I mean by worth my time. I mean, I spent probably the majority of my life kind of wasted on females that were only interested in this jawline right here. I know, so killer, so deep. Um, so I wasted like months, years just dedicated to like people that did not deserve it, and it was really eye opening to meet someone who like actually listened to me and listened to my problems, listen to my stories and gave a shit about what's going on in my life. So yeah, I guess I kind of just I started hanging out with her. I didn't actually separate from her for like straight up. I think it took like 3 months until we spent our first night apart, and it was only because I had graduation parties. I was graduating from high school, from 2020. Yeah, class of 2020. If you're out there, dude, that shit was terrible. Like it's not fair, dude. Uh, so many different people would tell me about like what was going to come of graduating, and like like different demographics of people. Like when you graduate it's hard, when you graduate it's easy, but nobody really expected that when you graduate you're gonna have to learn how to basically exist without eating food, because for food you need a job, right? And for a job you need what are they called? Talents, and needed what are they called? Skills. Yes. So you need talents and skills that the class of 2020 and so on, probably 2021 too, don't have. Like skills that we just don't got. So you got like a system that banks on basically graduating from college and finding your niche, and you can become an intern, and you can just start off making $11 an hour. Everything's all easy beans, lemon squeezy beans, until a virus that shuts down half of all businesses in America kind of strikes the country, and nobody really knows what to do. So they regardless let the class of 2020 graduate and just kind of be free into the world. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'll be doing with my freedom basically from school. I could have done it obviously before school ended, but fuck that. There's no point, dude. Honestly, there's no point, because when you get your first girl crush, or when you get your first guy crush, because we're very bisexually oriented over here. you get this sort of importance in life, like obviously the importance of going to family gatherings, or you know, just parades, whatever the fuck you do, football games, dude, whatever you people do. When you have someone at so young, at like such a young age, that like actually appreciates the things that you're doing instead of depreciates the things that you're doing, it really changes your perspective on a lot of things. So you got like the way that you eat, like in the lunchroom. They'll tell you if you're a nervous eater, you shouldn't be, because everybody has to eat to survive, and there's no reason to, like, starve yourself just for popularity or whatever. But then when you think that's so ridiculous as a child, but then when you get to that point in your life and you're in middle school, high school, something clicks, dude. Whether it's a girl that you have a crush on, or it's a girl that you start to date, or if it's a guy, either way, you start to realize that maybe everything that I'm doing is not the right thing, and that maybe, people's feelings are a little bit more important than my personal gain. So what I'm trying to say is, when you find someone that won't bother you for all of eternity, and that you can actually spend your life with, if you can find that person, you'll know. Like, if you have multiple real doubts, like if you can take a step out of your body, say we take a step out of our bodies real quick, and we look at ourselves and we're watching ourselves talk to this significant other, or like be around our significant other. Does it ever get to a point where you can't do it forever? It's weird to be like this at 19 years old, because I have so many years until my brain is fully formed and whatnot. But if the end goal is to find someone that you really love and that you really appreciate and that you can't live without, then when you find that person, wouldn't you know? Like, wouldn't you, like, have something to tell you that, like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to move on from this person? Is that, like, is that common, or is that just your boy? Because, see, I think of it as you got one chance to do everything. Everything. Whether it's swimming or shooting someone. You got one chance to live your life one time. So you can choose so many different routes. That's usually the issue in life, is that you only get to choose two different routes. You get to choose either good or evil, basically, in the grand scheme of things. You choose, go to high school, finish out school, go to college, and create something for someone to buy from you, because you have knowledge about that, or I don't know. I think that's ridiculous. Like, when we were born, we only had one objective, and that was to survive. And as you get older, you get you get mad and you start feeling these things because your parents and people around you keep on telling you don't survive the way you choose to. Like don't touch that, don't break that, don't do that. But in order to become the person that you are put on this planet to fully supposed to be, aren't you supposed to follow those base instincts that you have? And if they're to kill somebody, then maybe we'll shy away from that. But if you're like, say you're confused on whether or not your significant other is really right for you, well, that should be really an easy question to answer. Am I right or am I wrong? Because you are you, right? Let me ask you something. Are you comfortable with showing someone exactly like you who you truly are? Like, say you meet someone who has your same appreciations and has your same likes and has your same dislikes and has your same qualities as a person. If they saw you do something that you don't exactly do in front of the whole population of people, would that make you feel worthless, or would that make you feel normal? You know, like, because there's such a wide array of, there's such a nowadays there's so many evils and so many goods that you can't really figure out which one exactly is going to be the one to choose, or like, which path are you going to exactly go down, because there's such a gray area now. Like, most people are living in the gray area. That's crazy. Like, with the not acknowledging everything that's going on in the world, and the acting like everything is all hunky-dory, and people that just can't really seem to get out of their normal way of life and, progress along with the rest of us. Like, where do you draw the line? Where do you get the chance to say drugs are bad and I would never let my kid do drugs, but then go into the other room and smoke a joint? Where does that come in? Because I only ask because when I was young, I had such a desire to do the things that everybody else was doing. Anybody else was, doing, say they were, the first little experience I had. Kids 11, 10, 12 years old, smoking nicotine and chewing tobacco. Like because their parents do it. So, like, they see their dad with a fucking lip the size of Jupiter, and they think that's so unique because my lip doesn't do that naturally. I'd have to do something to get my lip to that point. You know what I mean? It's just so weird to me that, like, you can get so angry with your child for, misbehaving, but all adults do is misbehave. if it's not one thing, it's the other. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not sex, it's drugs. If it's not drugs, then it's politics. And they got these crazy views that 70% of the people are okay and 30% should die. Like, that's just crazy, dude. Like, you gotta find your happy medium. You gotta find your niche, basically, in this world, because at this point in time, now that the dollar is crashing, and we're putting new people out into the world with no experience in anything whatsoever, and just expecting them to do good, and prosper, and get a job, and make a career, and build a house for yourself. And dude, there's so many expectations, but none of the opportunities that there used to be back in the day, because there were half of the people that are on the planet. So half of the people that were on the planet were actually legible, doing stuff, and then the other half are the weirdos. Nowadays, it's literally the exact same, but there's so many weirdos that half of them have the whatever it takes to become publicly normal. So, like, we got Indian people from God knows where that have created 8 Instagram accounts messaging me, your boy, trying to get him to promote his Instagram for no reason at all. I'm streaming my music, I'm streaming my beats onto YouTube, Spotify. I'm using Amuse. It's fucking great. Shout out to Amuse if anyone watches this video. Amuse is great. But, like, how are you gonna text me and be like, DM me to promote your post to 1 million Middle Easterners that don't have real accounts and that don't actually interact with their followers, or with their follow subjects, I guess. I don't fucking know. But, like, why are you messaging me? DM me. Send us your song. I'm not gonna send you my song. Don't ask me nothing. I'm not gonna send you my nothing, dude. Because you know why? My song's too good for you people. The 1 million people you have following your page aren't good enough to listen to my beats. Beats are fire, dude. Promote me for $15 for a story. For a story, dude. Whatever. A story. A story, dude. $15. We'll put you on our story. And you'll be promoted in front of our 1 million Middle Easterners that do not use Instagram. And all 70% are all the exact same account. Here, let me do you a favor, dude. Let me take $15 from you, and then I'll put your shit in front of 1 million people that don't exist. Only 300 of the people exist. The other 999,999 don't. Just sad fact, but, like, promoted on Sky Records. Yeah, they got 2.3 million followers. Dude, that's crazy. But they're all fake people. So who gives a shit? Do your thing, man. And if they shut you down, then they shut you down. And if you think it's meant to be, keep on going. Keep on driving for it. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. But you gotta realize that everyone is a human being. None of your favorite artists are any different than you, except for the things that they've seen, the things that they've done. It's nothing, dude. When it comes back to it, we're all the same at the core. It's nuts. We're all the exact same. Like, how can you bicker with someone who has to eat just as much as you do to survive? You know what I mean? Like how can you act like your way of living is better than someone else's when there's so many different types of everything? Why would there be 17 different types of food if there aren't 17 different types of taste palettes or, ethnicities to enjoy them? That just doesn't make any sense, dude. You see what I'm saying? You got this section of society that just wants to be angry at everything else instead of what's going on with them. Like, be angry at you. How about that, everyone? Be angry with yourself. Be angry because you didn't do that thing you wanted to do at that one point in time, that one day, that one year, 17 years ago. Be mad at you because you missed that opportunity to take that goal, to take that shot because you were at that one game, at that one time, that one day, that one night. You gotta find your niche. And the later you find it, the shittier it is, obviously, because, then your niche just becomes the thing that you appreciate along with the way that your body's deteriorating. And that's all old people talk about. Oh my God, my back, my this, my that, my Like, I have so much pain already. I cannot wait until it gets worse. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But half of this world is not spinning right. Half of it's not really on the same wavelength as the other half, and it makes it difficult to survive, to exist, to love, to know, to be around one another. We got so many people stealing children at the middle of the night, and so many people that just want to protect children. So many people that just don't want anything to do with children, and they're all mixed together, and they're all combined up, and they're all buddy until they're not. And then things go wrong. Shit goes AWOL. Hearts get broken, legs get broken. I started this podcast basically to promote myself more and get myself out there, and because I'm starting a music career, and I want it to be easier than it is. Because I'm here in Arizona. I just moved all the way across the country. I came from New York, and upstate New York, not New York City, for those of you wondering. It's a very small town called Camden. It's got 2 stoplights and probably 1,000 people maxed. It was terrible because your main goal in Camden is to straight up survive and pick a business, pick a small business that you want to be a part of. And I just didn't accept that. From the moment I was born, I wouldn't accept it, and I wouldn't be a part of it, dude. Because there's nothing there that surprised me, enticed me, intrigued me, nothing. Nothing there, dude. Just some of the people. So, I got a scholarship to go perform down in New York City in a college. The one that Jason Derulo went to, nonetheless, you know? That's crazy. You know, Jason Derulo has been singing to me since I was 6 years old, you know? Jason Derulo. And I got into his college. The thing that started him off wanted to start me off, man. It was crazy. And I don't know if it was the virus or the finances or because it just wasn't fate for me to go, but I couldn't go. I just didn't end up going. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough support. I didn't have enough faith in myself. I didn't have enough support. Like, I didn't have enough faith for my support group. It must not have been the right thing for me at the time, so I didn't get to go. But I could have died happy if I would have gotten to go, because when you start off in such a small place and you have access to the internet and you get to see how much they have all over the planet, like the amount of, you know, toys, the amount of, you know, water parks, dude, are so fun. Haven't seen one since 2007. That's okay. I'm just kidding. It was probably 2014, I'll say. I'm just so young, and I got so much to do. Whether it's getting my taxes up under my feet, or if it's, you know, maintaining my rent, $943 fucking dollars a month for no fucking reason. Whether it's putting gas in the car, or buying snacks, buying groceries. None of it have I been taught in school. Isn't that fire, dude? School, man. School, man. School, man. Gotta go to school, gotta graduate, gotta go to school, gotta graduate, gotta go to school, gotta graduate, gotta go to school. And if you don't, you're gonna be stupid, and you're gonna, you know, you're gonna lift garbage for a living, and you're gonna work at McDonald's for a living, and you're not gonna amount to shit, dude, and you won't be worth nothing unless you go to school. Fuck school, man. Fuck school, man. I don't know. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta. Fuck school, bro. I don't know if any of you have been, but school will tell you that you need them, that you need this, and that you need that, and that you can't survive on this planet without them, and that the knowledge that they give you is importante. That's just about the only thing I learned from school. Other than country is the powerhouse of the South. All I learned from school was that, you need it to be successful and to not be worthless and to not be this or that or the other thing. To indeed be important and indeed be competent. I'll tell you what. I got my first real job the month that they kicked us out of school. Oh, the 2020 kids. Sorry. I don't know if you've maybe had good schooling before, or maybe didn't have some ignorant virus break out during your 11th grade year. '12th grade year. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I was learning about the real world faster in my terrible small town job than I was in all the 17 years that I spent in my terrible small town school. I read my books, I did my homework, I followed the instructions until I didn't, and I got a few referrals, but that's just because I was so funny and none of the teachers could handle it. Dude, when I got yelled at for being incompetent and stupid, my very first job, dude. Come on, wouldn't you quit? Wouldn't you quit after just going to school, playing video games, and existing for most of your life? Wouldn't you quit? Why, dude? Do I not have the knowledge then to do the things that I'm supposed to be doing? Do you think it's maybe because of my school ink? But I'm an asshole because I can't do everything as fast as your fucking main employee? Just because I just came out of high school, bro? Teach us what you want to know in high school? No, wait. Teach us what you want us to know in high school? Or don't expect us to know shit, because the mitochondria, being the powerhouse of the goddamn cell, is worthless information. No one fucking cares, dude. Especially not to make money so I can go buy a fucking meal. Maybe scientists give a shit, but I don't. 16-year-old me doesn't give a fuck. But thank you. Thank you so much for teaching me all the information that hasn't helped me get a job, that hasn't helped me start my credit journey, that hasn't helped me get in contact with my bank because they won't give me my debit card. The only seriously real money that I have in my bank won't give it to me. Thank you. Thank you for not allowing me to pay my rent, to pay my electric bill, to pay my fucking gas, dude. Thank you for not allowing me to exist because you like to take a long time to send me a fucking card, man. It's a card? Send it to me now. It's a piece of plastic. You can send it to me yesterday. You could send it to me 3 weeks from yesterday. You could have sent it to me a month ago when I asked for it. Instead, here I am, moneyless, dentful. If you haven't noticed, I watched Crystalia's podcast. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to steal anything. I just feel his vibes, man. I hit up Scooter Braun, Lil Dicky, and the whole entire production company, United Music Group, Shady Records, Eminem himself, of course. Gata, dude, Gata responded to me on Instagram. Gator responded to me on Instagram. Me and my wifey were bumping his fucking checkup song. We were hyper and shit for a whole night. Whole 24 hours we were bumping chick. Now I got my checkup. Yo. I anticipated that maybe one of them was going to answer me back. I don't know why. I just figured if I did the effort to, like, you know, reach out to them and construct my masterfully written, perfectly constructed message, that I would have no choice but to get accepted by the crew and just get flown in magically to perform and make music with Lil Dicky. I don't know how big my balls were to assume that was the case, but they weren't so big because I didn't get a response. Gata, that's it, man. And he was just responding to the fact that I called him out. I was like, yo, get it, yo, that's fire, bro. And he was like, yo, thank you. Lil Dicky's dumbass, though, nothing. This little goofy ass dude with the beard, dude, nothing. I was so hyped for Lil Dicky, man. I'm so proud of him. He's got the show, dude. So many people are loving and watching it every goddamn week. It's so cool. Gata, so cool, dude. Like, they won't give him a record label, but he's doing it on his own. It's gonna be me soon. Fire. Dude, so happy, so proud of them. Where's my turn? I got bars. I got ideas. Where's my turn? I'm releasing my song in 2 days. 2 days times. 7/16/21. Starting Point is the name. I'm doing everything basically free. I got on Amuse because that's a free site for music distribution, so I get on Spotify, all them sites for free. And I got in contact with everybody I can, sent all the messages I'm able to send without being annoying or fucking whack. I started a Kickstarter, so I'll put the link in the description, so if you want to go, hook me up with some appreciation and support, that'd be fucking incredible. Basically, I'm unable to give up on my dream of being a performing artist, and I'm not going to, because there's nothing else I'm good at. There's nothing else my body likes to do more than perform. There's nothing else my body likes more than to sing. I've been nauseous for the past 3 months since we left New York because of anxiety and depression and anger and just being scared. It's all gone. I feel numb and I feel good when I sing and perform. So there's nothing anyone's gonna say or nothing anyone could do to make me give up. Simple as that. So either get on my train now or simply watch it leave like the Polar Express. Cause I'm not taking no for an answer, and I'm gonna make people bump to my lyrics. I'm gonna make people bump to my beats. I'm gonna make people appreciate me, differentiate me. It's an Eminem line, but I'm gonna make sure people know that I have more to offer than Lil this or Lil that or Lil him or Lil they. Cause I'm so sick and tired of listening to shimmer, rimmer, dimmer, shimmer, kimmer, flimmer, fimmer, dimmer, rimmer, gimmer, rimmer, dimmer, shimmer, rimmer, dimmer, gimmer, flimmer, rimmer, dimmer, shimmer, rimmer, gimmer, dimmer. I'm done. I'm putting out lyricism. I'm putting out fucking bars. And I'm gonna make y'all shit your pants. I was gonna make it to 45 minutes, and I was gonna make it then on, so I could cut, and I can make it real fucking nice. But you're getting an uncut version of my bullshit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my podcast. I guess we'll call it Decency, because that's my rap name. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you'll tune in for more. More will be coming. I'll just do this every week. Whether or not you watch this one and watch the other ones, you'll know. It's all good. It's all fire. My name's Dominic. Like from Fast and the Furious, yes, 100%. And hopefully you enjoyed my rambling, nonsensical bullshit. For the next episodes, I'll definitely have more subjects, more topics to talk about, so that I'm not just rambling about life itself and irritating the shit out of anybody if they don't share my same views. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check out my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to put all the links in the description. And please take a look at my Kickstarter. Hopefully you guys enjoy that and want to see more. The music is dropping soon. Dude, it's going to be hard to miss. So get on the wave, dude, or get off the train, man. You know, get to ripping or get to sticking a foot in your ass, man. Get to going or get to flowing down the river. And hopefully up down the stream, you know, down all the way to that waterfall that sends you down the rocky mountain and rocks your shit and sends you down a cliff, fucks your shit up, all that jazz. Thank you so much for listening to my nonsensical bullshit again, and I will see y'all next time.